And welcome here to Elgin's softball version of the Nest. We're here live for you for the regional championship between Elgin High School and Midwest City Bombers. Announcing the starting lineups again today. We're the visiting team for the first game, so we're going to be at bat first. As you can see out there with our lineup so far, Kinley Garrett leading off playing catcher. Ella Melton at second base. Kelby Carter at shortstop. Keely Ranneberg playing left field. Aubrey Dacus at first base. Your pitcher is going to be Kai Garrett again tonight. Designated player Hadley Appel. Third base Kinsley Maples. And center fielder Adlin McCracken. Our flex player in right field is Addison Lunsford as well. Looking for a big one on tonight. Obviously, Norelli Brown back on the mound for the Midwest City Bombers. Yesterday had 13 strikeouts of the Owls. We're going to take a quick break right now as we move on into the national anthem. We're back here live at the Nest for the regional finals. Midwest City was able to take care of business against Lawton High 3-1 in game one today. It's going to allow a championship final here. Midwest City, if they plan to move on to Hall of Fame Stadium next week, will have to beat the Owls twice. On the mound for Midwest City again is Norelli Brown, as we talked about yesterday, a D1 commit to the University of Kansas City. Did a good job yesterday against the Owls. Owls only were able to scratch 2 hits across, but still able to score 4 runs for the big win. Maybe facing her yesterday will get the timing down a little for us and see if we can get some more runs on the board. I'm going to start off at bat with catcher number 2, Kinley Garrett. Just joined us for the first time. Kinley, an OSU Cowboy commit, the junior. Got a good crowd out here today. Got some of the football boys here. See Brody Morrison walking up the steps right now. Just crossed in front of the screen there. Going to put his beautiful face there. Kinley now up to bat here in the top of the first inning. Getting ready for first pitch here today. And the pitch. Ball up. But Kinley decided to go for it. Yesterday, Kinley finished 0 for 3, unfortunately, but down 0-1 here with her first at-bat. Said Midwest City is the home team today. That ball is smoked. Off to a good start is Kinley. Kinley's going to ground first and try and get the second. In there for a stand-up. In there, sliding in there for a double. Off to a much better start today for the Owls. Brings up Ella Melton. Yesterday 0 for 3 as well. Ella's coming into the season coming into this regional tournament hitting .333 on the season with 3 home runs and 34 RBIs. Coach Garrett was very aggressive yesterday on the bases, so Kinley came into the regionals with 22 stolen bases. So First at bat, going to take off running. Ball is out. Looks like Kinley's going to score. Aggressive on the base pass, gets in for the first run of the ball game. Owls up now 1-0. So it was very aggressive on the base pass yesterday when we were able to get runners on. Did the same thing today. Errant throw allows Kinley to come in and score for a 1-0 lead. Swing and a miss by Ella there. Makes the count 0-2. On the mound for the Owls when we get there is Kai Garrett again tonight. Ball up, 1-2. And the pitch. Strike 3. Brings up Kelby Carter. Kelby led off that rally in the bottom of the 6th inning with a leadoff single. Came around to score on the bunt. Ball's a little low there, 1-0. Kelby coming into the foul straight back. Kelby coming into the regionals hitting .426 with 7 home runs and 36 RBIs. Cali State committed up there to play both basketball and softball. Kansas. 1-1 count. That ball is fouled back. Makes it 1-2. Good crowd on hand tonight. Glad to see the Owls faithful here loud and proud. Join us tomorrow night as the football team takes on the Bridge Creek Bobcats. Pre-game show begins at 6:30 with kickoff there at 7. It's pink out, so if you come into the game, make sure you rock your pink somewhere. 2-2 now to Kelby. Norelli did pitch some in that game against Lawton High. Brings the count full. Midwest City was able to beat Lawton High in the game prior to us, 3-1, to move on to this regional final. Yesterday, the Owls took care of business 4-1 over Midwest City. That ball is crushed to left field off the wall. Kelby Carter rounding first, going to get into second with a stand-up double. He said maybe facing Miss Brown yesterday was giving the Owls that timing that they needed. So Keely Ranneberger's now up to bat. Walked in that rally there in the 6th inning. Came around to score the 3rd run of the game. Owls ended up winning 4-1, like you said. See what Coach Levi Garrett decides to do here. Like I said, was very aggressive on the base pass yesterday, and so far today as well. That ball is fouled back. He'll be staying home at second. Winner of this will move on to Hall of Fame Stadium next week and be one of the 8 teams to head to the state tournament. Be a single elimination tournament. Teams will get reseeded after this. Kelby in there for the stolen base. It's a runner on third with less than 1 out. See if Keely can do her job and get her in here. And the pitch. Down. 3-1. 2-1. A little warmer today. Sun's out. Chris is having a hard time seeing that screen. If you're just now joining us, my name is Vincent Saylor. Alongside me today is my cohort in crime, Chris Balvance on the computer, bringing you all those great graphics. Ball low, gonna walk. Ain't going to move up to second base without a throw there. So we got runners, both runners in scoring position now at second and third. Coming up to bat is Aubrey Dacus. Aubrey with the bunt single that ultimately led to 3 runs coming around and scoring in that rally there in the 6th inning yesterday afternoon. Going to lay it down again, but foul ball. Aubrey is your first baseman. And Brown to ball's up. Kelby's going to try and score here. Gets in there safe. Another great slide by Kelby. Slipped to the outside of the bag and was able to get in there to make it a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first inning for your Owls. On that ultimately winning run that Kelby did score to make it the score 2-1, and that bunt laid down by Aubrey. A great slide to the outside of the bag. That ball's up. Good catch by the third baseman. Good job by Keeley of getting back and not getting the double play. So that's 2 outs here in the inning. Brings up pitcher Kai Garrett, freshman. One of 2 of Coach Garrett's daughters on the team. Ball's in, 1-0. And the windup. Kai with a hit through the middle, through the left side of the infield, brings in another run. Good job of hitting right there by Kai Garrett to bring in the 3rd run of the game. Able to help herself out a little. Got a pinch runner here coming in. Looks like that is number 1, Gabby Abram. Brings up Hadley Appel to the plate, your designated player. Trailer's over there playing some good tunes for us. Little Fetty Wap. There she goes, going to try and throw her out, and is able to get her. Yeah, throws her out at second base for the 3rd out of the inning. Hadley will be back up to bat as we start the 2nd inning. But you're watching Owl softball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And we're back here at, I believe we are. Are we back? Are we back? Okay. Sorry about that. Kind of working from a little bit of a distance here, so got to get the thumbs up from producer extraordinaire Chris Valvance. So we're back here at the softball nest. Kai Garrett on the mound, starting out with a first pitch strike to Addie Scott, Midwest City Bombers shortstop. If you're just now joining us, the Owls were able to get across 3 runs in the top of the first. Bombers are the home team in this game, even though we're here at Elgin. Lost the coin toss. It's Kai, 1-1 count. Kai gets it down. Good play by the third baseman, Kinsley Throws it over there for the first out of the inning. Kinsley Maples with a good play over there at third. Kinsley came in yesterday afternoon to close things out in the sixth inning. Pitched a good sixth and seventh inning, not allowing any runs to secure the victory for the Owls. Kai starts out with a first pitch strike, 0-1 to Liv Davis. Ball's up a little, 1-1. That ball is hit to the third baseman again. Kinsley with another good play over there. Kind of similar play, but good job by her getting it over to first base for the second out of the inning. That brings up Norelli Brown, pitcher. Next up to bat, pitcher number 6. Two outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Kai with a drop ball in there for a first pitch strike. And the pitch, ball up, makes it a 1-1 count. Kai Garrett came in to the regionals with a 14-4 overall record. Kelby with a good scoop over there, throws it across the diamond for the third out of the inning. Good inning right there by Kai Garrett and the Owls. As we finish one, your Owls are up 3-0. You're watching Elgin Owls softball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back here at the Nest. After one, the Owls lead 3-0. Coming to the plate is Hadley Appel. She was at bat, when Midwest City Bombers was able to throw out the runner at second base with the possible steal. Ball up, 1-0 count. Thank you for joining us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We will bring this regional final to you live. Thanks for watching wherever you are. Two-one count. And the pitch. That ball is skied high. First baseman is under it for the first out of the inning. That brings up Kinsley Maples. Two very good plays over there at third base in the bottom of the first. See if she can get it done just as equally at the plate. So came in and finished the game yesterday at pitcher. Ball up, 1-0. Strike one. Midwest City's fourth game in the 2 days here at the regional tournament. Defeated Lawton High yesterday at noon to face the Owls, and then lost to the Owls 4-1. And played Lawton High again today at 2 and was able to take care of business there 3-1 to move them into this regional final against the Owls. If necessary, we will have the game for you live around 6 p.m. if this one goes the Bombers' way. If not, the Owls will move on to Hall of Fame Stadium and the state tournament next week. 2-2 count. Bounced in there for a full count. Coach Levi Garrett over there coaching at third. First base coach Nico Molina. Another assistant as well as Chip McClung. Ground ball to shortstop. Nice play there. Gets it over for the second out of the inning. Good scoop there by the shortstop. Brings up Adeline McCracken. Had 2 walks yesterday. Center fielder. Gets ahead over there, 1-0-1. Owls are much more comfortable swings today against Norelli Brown than yesterday. Yesterday, Norelli struck out 13 Owls in her 6 innings of action. That ball is skied high to the first baseman, and she's under it for the third out of the inning. As we head to the bottom of the second inning, the Owls lead 3-0. You're watching Elgin Owls softball in the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back here at the softball nest, where the Owls take a 3-0 lead in the top of the first inning. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Kinley Garrett led off with a leadoff double, came around a score. Kelby Carter with a nice hit as well. 3-0. Kai Garrett drove in a run as well. Kind of a quick recap of where we are now. Kai did a 1-2-3 inning there in the bottom of the first. That brings up Jada Jacobs, who had 2 doubles yesterday, both to the left field gap. Both against Kai, but Kai evens the count here at 1-1. Got it in on her hands, going to fly out there to the second baseman. Good play there by Ella Melton for the first out of the bottom of the second. Brings up Paige McCormick, who had Midwest City's lone RBI yesterday. Catcher. Ball hit to the shortstop, Kelby Carter. Nice play, gets it over there to first base for the second out of the inning. Put some mustard on that one over there to first base. Good play. Brings to the plate Natalia Wilson. First pitch strike by Kai Garrett. Ball's a little low there. Kai off to a much better start today than yesterday. Kind of fell behind a few batters, and Midwest City had some good contact, but so far so good for Kai here in the bottom of the second. Strike 2. 1-2 count here with 2 outs. Woo! It's been a little up, maybe out. 2-2 count. Deuce is wild here. 2-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Owls lead 3-0. That ball is going to get foul. Just by a little. Kind of jammed her, but was able to muscle it out to left field, but just foul. Keeps the count here at 2-2. It's a warm one out here today. Got a few umbrellas in the stands. Fortunately, we don't have one. Didn't think that one through. Way to go, Chris. Chris is in jeans and a long sleeve shirt too, so he's really in for the weather today. Doesn't want to get that fair skin sunburned. So we got a 2-2 count here. Another foul ball off to the left side. And the pitch. Another ground ball to Kelby. Kelby gets it over there to first base for the third out of the inning. So through 2, we've got a 3-0 lead as the Owls move on to the top of the third inning. You're watching Elgin Owls softball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back here at the Elgin Owl Softball Complex. Beautiful complex. About 2 years old now, I believe. Connected to the baseball field. I want to thank the Hillary family for the scoreboard as well. Bringing up Kinley Garrett. Led off the game with a, some might have called it a single, some might have called it a double, but Ritz and Meyer in the house, I see. Go Owls. Kinley Garrett. Swing and a miss. Kind of on a change up there, 1-1. Ritson's wanting to be the special guest, huh? Yeah, he's special. 2-1 count here. Battle of the D1 commits. Kinley Garrett headed to Oklahoma State University in a year from now, only a junior, but Norelli a senior, headed to University of Kansas City next year to continue her athletic career. 3-1. Strike 2 on the inside corner. Brings the count full to Kinley. Ball low. Going to put her on first base for probably a second. I would think we will see some action on the bases. Kinley leading the team this season with 22 stolen bases. Attempted to steal third. After her leadoff double. Errant throw was able to allow her to score. Bring in the first run of the game. But again, there she goes. Throw down the second. Not in time. Another stolen base for Kinley Garrett. Puts a runner in scoring position for Ella Melton. Struck out her first at bat. See if Kinley's on the move again. There she goes. Bunt is bunted out and out of play. Midwest City coach thinks Kinley might have left a little early there, so he's going to have a conversation with him to kind of watch that as the game moves on. Paige McCormick, the catcher for Midwest City, taking the opportunity to get a little bit of a rest in. Fourth game in 2 days she's been asked to catch. But 0-2 count here, Agantella. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Norelli's second strikeout of the night. Afternoon. Kelby Carter lead off, got a single in the first inning. That ball is way up there, but going to end up foul. Good to see the crowd here today. Got some basketball players, some football players, and a lot of fans, a lot of family. Kinley out there trying to draw the throw from the catcher. But brings an 0-2 count here to Kelby. See what her two-strike approach is like. Great job of hitting right there to the right field. Good play by the right fielder. Crushed out there to right field, but good play by the right fielder to make the catch to get Kelby out for the second out of the inning. It is Owls with 3 hits on the day so far. Brings up Keely Rannenberger, who had a walk her first at bat. Ball in. Two outs. And the pitch. Ken off a second base, but not any motion there. 1-1 count. Keely is your left fielder. Ball is crushed up the middle, probably going to get a run home. Here comes Kinley to the plate and beats the throw. Good job of hitting right there by Keely to get an RBI single. Moves up to second on the throw home. Brings up Aubrey Dacus. But yeah, good job of hitting right back up the middle by Keely there for the RBI single. Extends the Owls' lead to 4-0 here in the top of the third. Ball is up. 1-0 count. If the Owls are to win this game, they will move on to the state tournament, Hall of Fame Stadium next week. If Midwest City is able to mount a rally and come back, we will be right back for you here live around 6 o'clock for the winner-take-all game. Ball is low and in the dirt. Makes it a 2-0. Is it 2-0 or 3? A 3-0 count. Sorry about that. Aubrey flew out to the bunt, trying to bunt attempt, and bunt was caught by, strike. Was caught by the third baseman, so umpires never like that, but see if she gives the little, sorry about that, Blue. 3-1 count. That ball is inside, so that's going to be another walk. Aubrey Dacus takes her time getting down the first base. Kai, last time up, had the RBI single through the left side of the infield. See if she can help herself out here again with 2 Owls on the base. Ball is low, 1-0. Kai Garrett, 2 innings work so far on the mound, both 1-2-3 innings. Ball is low again, 2-0 count. That ball is hit Going to fall in there for another single. Coming around to score is Keeley. With the throw home, both runners move to second and third. Kai with her second single of the day. Second RBI as well. That pushes the lead out to 5-0. Going to have the pinch runner again as Gabby Abram comes in to run for the pitcher Kai. That brings up Hadley Appel with two runners in scoring position here with 2 outs in the top of the third. It's been all Owls so far. Ball, strike one. That ball, shortstop fields it, gets it over to first base in time to retire the side. But the Owls scratch across 2 runs in the top of the third. So after 2.5 innings of play, the Owls 5, Midwest City nothing. You're watching Oklahoma. You're watching Owl softball on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where sports is our middle name. Welcome back to the softball nest as the Parliament is currently up 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Kai Garrett is not only doing well on the mound, but also has 2 singles and 2 RBIs. But leads off with a decent hit out to the right fielder, but good catch out there by Addison Lunsford for the first out of the inning. Coming up to plate, I believe, is Gabby. Kind of having a little bit of a conversation here to figure out who's according to the announcer said, but yeah. Bringing up to the plate is number 21, Gabby Williams, your designated player for this game. Ooh. Ball was coming straight from I know there's a net there, but always makes you jump a little. 0-1 count here. 7 up, 7 down so far for Kai. Getting some direction from the dugout, but here she comes. Ball in the inside corner. 0-2. And the pitch. That ball is hit out to right field and unable to get to it. Looks a good job of holding the runner at first base. Kind of a little bloop. Unable to get to it is right fielder Addison Lunsford. So that's the Bombers' first hit of the game. And first base runner coming to the plate now is Amari Russell. Coach looks like he may be making a change here. Designated player's kind of wearing a knee brace. It looks like he may run for her. 17 is coming in. Number 17 on the roster. No. Well, don't know who that is. Number 7, I think maybe, Honesty Moreland. Ball's up. So 1-0 count. Still one out. Here in the bottom of the third. Amari Russell's kind of a slap hitter. You see her kind of move around in the box a little as the pitch is coming. Unable to make contact with that one. Brings it to 1-2. Chopper to the third baseman. Unable to field it. And unable to get the runner at. Kind of a tough play there. Kind of a short hop and wasn't able to get it. Tried to throw the runner out at second, but beat that there. I think that's going to go down maybe as an error, but kind of a tough one. So I got runners on first and second. Midwest City trying to get back into this one. Got a little bit of a rally going. Still one out, though. But that does bring up the top of the order with Addie Scott. Shortstop Addie Scott. Grounded out to third base, her first at bat. So, strike one. That ball is hit well to left field, and it's down. Got to play. It's going to score a run, but get this out at third. Good job on the relay there from left fielder Keeley Rannenberger to Kelby Carter, who is able to get him out there at third. For the second out of the inning, but does get a run across. Gets the score now 5-1. Brings up Liv Davis, the Bomber first baseman. Thanks for joining us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. On this hot Thursday afternoon. Kind of a check swing fouled off there towards the third base dugout. Brings the count even 1-1. That ball is fouled off again to the third base side. 1-2. 2 outs. Runner at second base. 5-1 so far. Your Elgin Owls on top. That ball is hit to the left field gap. Runner's going to try and score. Ball's going to thrown a little bit errantly. And brings in the second run of the game with a double by Liv Davis. Brings the score to 5-2. A little bit of a rally here by the Bombers. Kind of getting the Kai summed second time through the order. Wind's picking up a little too as we move forward in this game. Ball got away from Kinley Runner able to move up to third base. So we got a runner on third base. 2-0 count here. Norelli Brown at the plate. .30 count. Good job there by Kinley of getting in front of that one. Not allowing the runner to move forward. Kind of got a little bit of out of rhythm right here and see if she can work her way all the way back from this count. That ball is smoked down the left field line. But foul. 3-1. Two outs. Great play over there by the first baseman. Aubrey Dacus with a good scoop over there for the third out of the inning. So after 3 full innings, it is 5-2 Owls. You're watching Elgin Owls softball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back here at the Owl Nest. Bombers were able to get 2 across there in the bottom of the third, so makes the score now 5-2 heading into this top of the 4th inning. Going to be led off by Kinsley Maples. Kinsley joined us, sophomore, joined us on the Elgin Coaches Show on Tuesday. Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Burrito Mico for the Elgin Owls Coaches Show. Evens the count up 1-1. Ball's up a little, 2-1. Kinsley made some good plays over there at third so far today. And a good play to finish the bottom of the third to end the Bombers' rally. Good pick over there by first base as well by Aubrey Dacus. Ball's low, so brings a leadoff walk for Kinsley. Brings up Adeline McCracken. First at bat flew out the first base. Got a runner on first. See what Coach Garrett decides to do. Has been very aggressive so far in this games on the base path. Let's see what he does right here. Decides to lay down the bunt, but unable to get it down. Definitely getting a tan today. Directly in the sun here in the stands. Ball is up. Oh, trying to pick him off at first, but good play there by the first baseman and make sure that one didn't get by her. 1-1 count. Wasn't able to get that one down as well. Always makes the coach happy. That brings it to the count 1-2. Still no outs here in the top of the fourth. No outs. Owls lead 5-2. 5 hits for the Owls, 3 hits for Midwest City. That ball is up the middle. Good job by Norelli Brown to field in her position. Checked the runner at second, but wasn't able to get it over there. And able to get Adeline out at first base. Brings up Kinley Garrett, who's 1 for 1 on the day with 2 runs scored. A couple stolen bases as well. Oklahoma State commit. Comes up to bat. Ball a little bit low. Wasn't very happy with her 0 for 3 performance yesterday, talking to her a little. So glad to see her get back on track. Came into this one hitting an ungodly .534. That was going to be fouled away, so Kins is going to have to go back to first. Oh, back to second. Thanks. That's the one in the middle, right? That ball is crushed to left field. That's going to get down for an RBI, probably double. Kinley is now 2 for 2 on the day with 2 doubles, an RBI, and a couple runs scored. Going to bring up Ella Melton. Pushes the lead out to 6-2 now. Owls here in the top of the fourth. Those new to softball play 7 innings. 10-run rule after 5 if applicable. Ella tries to bunt, but they're going to call her out for leaving early, but Levi does not like that at all. Midwest City coach put that in the umpire's ear earlier in the game, and Coach Garrett is still hot, but that brings, you can't leave early, and he decided that Kinley left early on that one for the second out of the inning, so Ella is now up to bat with no one on and 2 outs. Evens the count 1-1. Swung and missed by Ella. 1-2 count now with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Owls were able to scratch one across, make it a 6-2 lead. Pitch is fouled off to the first base side, out of play. 1-2 count. Coach Garrett is still heated over there. And the pitch. Strike 3. That is Norelli Brown's 3rd strikeout of the day. So after 3.5 innings, the Owls lead 6-2. You're watching Elgin Owl Softball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back here at the Nest Kai Garrett back on the mound. Jada Jacobs at the plate for the Bombers. Flew out to second base her first at bat, but yesterday had 2 doubles to the left center gap. Oh, 1 count. Strike 2, swing and a miss right there. Kinley held on to that one for the 3rd strike. Foul tip, but right into the glove of sister. Kinley for the first out of the inning. That was Kai's first strikeout of the game. Brings up catcher Paige McCormick. Strike 1. Six to 2 here. Strike 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Like I said, Midwest City won the coin toss prior to the game, so they elected to be the home team. Elgin, strike 3. Kai's second strikeout of the game and of the inning. Gives us 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Bring to the plate Natalia Wilson, left fielder. Kai with the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 2. Oh, 2 count here, 2 outs. That is a hit up the middle. Let's see if second baseman gets over there in time and able to get her over there at first for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 4 innings, the Owls are up 6-2 here in the regional championship. You're watching the Elgin Owls softball team on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And we're back. You heard that, huh? Louisiana. God's country. For those that don't know, I'm from New Orleans originally, but own a State Farm agency. I'm not moving the business, so I'm an Oklahoman now, but you can take the boy out of Louisiana, but not the Louisiana out of the boy. NOLA, baby. Kelby Carter now up to bat here in the top of the 5th. Kelby with 2 hard-hit balls so far. 1 for 2 on the day. Other one smoked out to right field, but good play by the right fielder. In a hole right here, though, 0-2. Kind of a changeup for the strike on the outside corner. Kelby wasn't happy with that one, but okay, so after a little bit of confusion, I guess it's a strikeout. Brings up Keely Ranneberger. Keely on the day with 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Ball's up. Ball's down there, 2-0. Probably got the take on right here. But we shall see. Ball up and away, so another walk for Keeley. Brings up Aubrey Dacus. Aubrey is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Had the bunt single yesterday. And that got Kelby Carter across for the game-winning run, 2-1. Owls went on to win 4-1 yesterday against the same Bombers team. Going to give him a few seconds. Fouled off the umpire. Got to sting a little. Animated umpire we have today. So 0-1 count here for Aubrey. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Ball's outside. Makes it a 1-1 count. On deck is Kai Garrett, who's 2 for 2 on the day. That ball is skied out of play. Over there by the baseball bleachers. 1-2 count. That ball is low in the dirt. Good job by the catcher. Catching that on the short hop. Ball's low again. It's going to bring the count full. Ball's low for another walk. That's going to bring up Kai Garrett, like I said, who's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs, 2 hard hit balls. Another base hit up the middle, going to stop her. Uh-oh. Safe. So after the rundown, both runners are safe. Wasn't able to tag the runner going back to second, and then was able to come home. Kai with the single, though, makes her 3 for 3 on the day. Gonna have a pinch runner for Kai. Again, going to be Gabby Abram again. Kai is 3 for 3 on the day. Midwest City's coach is arguing that she might have been potentially out of the baseline. Kind of got caught between, didn't see the stop sign for the third base runner, so the second base runner continued to run to third and caught in a rundown, but was able to avoid the tag. And then the runner from third was able to come in to make it a 7-2 lead for your Elgin Owls. Still 1 out. Runners on first and second. Brings up Hadley Appel. Hadley is 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to get a big hit here. Runners are going to move up there on the low pitch. Puts 2 runners in scoring position for Hadley here. 7-2 here in the top of the 5th. Owls scored 3 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 1 so far here in the fifth. That ball is down. Make it a 3-0 count here for Hadley. More than likely going to have the take sign on here. Owls in their white uniforms and white pants. Midwest City in their white uniforms and white pants. Ball inside, so it's going to bring up another walk for Hadley. Going to bring up Kinsley Maples, who's 0 for 1 on the day with 1 strikeout, with 1 walk. Sorry about that, Kinsley. Infield in. Bases loaded. Ball inside. It's 5 in a row. Missed by Norelli Brown. So this is their 4th game to pitch, at least appear in pitching. Kind of slowed that one down, just tried to get a strike in there and does a good job there, 1-1. Swing and a miss right there, 1-2. 1 out. Bases loaded. See if Kinsley can put something in play and get a run across. That ball is hit kind of in no man's land and able to get in there for the 8th run of the game on the fielder's choice. Good play by the shortstop. Tried to come home with it. And I believe that was Aubrey Dacus who was able to get in there right before the forced play at home. That's going to bring up Adlyn McCracken. It is now 8-2. Elgin. 1 out, bases still loaded. There is a 10-run rule in effect today after 5. Ball low. One 1-0 count. Here to Miss McCracken. And the pitch. Strike 1 in the outside corner. Brings kind of even 1-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. There's a pitch. Just a little outside, 2-1. There's a pitch. That ball is hit to the third baseman through her legs. That's going to bring 2 home. Yes, 2 home. It makes it 10-2. Brings us to the top of the order. And Kinley Garrett, as she is referred to by the announcer, KG. KG2. Ball's in there for a strike. KG 2 for 2 on the day with a walk. A couple runs scored as well. Here's the pitch. That one is skied high. Center fielder's coming in for a long run, unable to catch it. Ball falls. It was a long right fielder, may have lost it in the sun. Center fielder had a beat on it, but had to run a long way to catch that one. Wasn't able to hold on to it. So it fell to the ground. Everybody was able to advance a base. Kind of thought maybe she was going to catch it, so wasn't able to score a run. But gets the bases loaded here with 1 out. Owls 10-2. Ella Melton now coming to the plate. 0 for 3 on the day. 3 strikeouts. See if she can get out of this funk and get a big hit. Swing and a miss. Ella in that 2-hole coming into this regional finals was hitting .333 on the year with 3 home runs and 34 RBIs. That ball is squibbed. I think she's safe. Squibbed almost like a swinging bunt. And number 12 was able to beat the play there. Kinsley Maples makes it 11-2 Owls. That ball is crushed. Deep left field. Grand slam for Kelby Carter. Makes it 15-2. It's all Owls. (15-2) now after a 9-run spot here in the top of the 5th. Kelby with several hard hits today, and then that one put the cherry on top with a deep grand slam to left field. Producer extraordinaire able to get the replay in on that one. Good job by Kelby. That is Kelby's. Another hard hit. Oh, good play by the shortstop, but unable to field it. That was Kelby's 8th home run of the year. None bigger than that one, obviously. Regional championship and a push the Owls potentially to state. Brings up Aubrey Dacus. She might have started this inning off. Strike one, swing and a miss. Keeley's able to move up, though, after the catcher's unable to hold on. Runner now on second base. 1-1 count with 1 out. Ball's up. Getting by the catcher, so moves up to third base there on that play. Swing and a miss. Brings the count even, 2-2. Ball's fouled away. That ball is crushed to right field. Under it is the right fielder, but gonna tag from third and bring in another run. Brings up Kai Garrett, who's 3 for 3 on the day. Also doing a good job on the mound. That ball is hit sky high, but left fielder is under it and able to make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. But the damage is done. The Owls score 10 runs in that top of the 5th inning. The huge, big fly by Kelby Carter. Grand slam. Now 16-2 Owls. We'll stay right here in between innings. I believe there's a 10-run rule in effect today, so if the Owls are able to get this out of this one without giving up 5 runs, this one will be over. And the Owls will move on to Hall of Fame Stadium and the state tournament. Not sure when the Owls will play yet. They will reseed the teams 1 through 8 after all the regionals are finished. And be looking at the Elgin Owls ladies softball page for all the updates of the times and games. State tournament games are sometimes held by NHFS. Not sure who's going to carry those games or if we'll be able to have those for you live. Depends on when those games are. Next week's fall break, obviously, for the students. Big one on tap tomorrow night as the football team looks to extend their winning streak to 20 games even, taking on the Bridge Creek Bobcats. Looking to go 5-0 on the season with 3-0 in district play. 6-0 on the season. They're already 5-0. So join us live. Pre-game show starts at 6:30. Kickoff set for 7. It is pink out night, so if you're able to come to the game, make sure you rock your pink and support a great cause. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Kai Garrett in control. Ball a little up there. Fans wanted that one. Huge shout out to the Elgin faithful as always. Great crowd here today for the regional finals. Football day before the game had their walkthrough, so a lot of team is here. A lot of parents of the softball players, and it looks like some basketball girls as well. Hope you can head up to Hall of Fame Stadium next week and watch these girls compete for a state title. Not a bad time to be an Owl. Last year's baseball team made it to the state finals. Had several state wrestling individual champions last year. Obviously, the football team won their first ever state title in football. Right now, football team's 5-0. Looks like the girls are heading on to state as well. Great time to be an Owl. Band doing what they do every year and continuing to win all the awards that they're winning. One out here in the bottom of the 5th, 16-2. There will be a 10-run rule in effect after 5 innings, so if the Owls are able to get 2 more outs without giving up 5 runs, that should be a ball game. I want to thank you for joining us these last 2 days. It's been a pleasure to bring you this regional tournament, all of Elgin's games. See if we can maybe get Coach Garrett and some of the girls back on the Coaches Show on Tuesday. Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. for the Elgin Owls Football Coaches Show. This week we did have special guests Levi Garrett, Kelby Carter, Kinley Garrett, and Kinsley Maples on the show as well. I'll be in D.C., so I won't be there next week, but Billy Palmer will be there to host the show for you next week. On Tuesday, we'll review the Bridge Creek game and talk about the big upcoming game against Weatherford on Tuesday. Oh! Kinley tried to get that one in this one, but just out of her reach. Makes it an 0-1 count here with 2 outs. As Amari Russell is at bat for the Bombers. Kai looking to complete this game. That ball is sky to Kelby Carter, and that's it. Your Owls are regional champs, moving on to state and going to the Hall of Fame Stadium. Got the dog pile going there on the mound. Going back to state again after missing out last year. I know Coach Garrett and the girls are happy to go back, and they're 3 wins away from a potential state title. Just to let you know, the tournament will be next week. Continue to watch out for Facebook and all of the social media posts by the Elgin Owls softball team's pages so you'll know the times of when they'll play. I want to congratulate Midwest City for a great season and a great regional tournament. This one didn't go the way that they necessarily wanted it to, but yesterday was a hard-fought game. Having to win multiple games in one day is always difficult, so congratulations to them on a great season. Congratulations to Miss Norelli Brown as she heads off to the University of Kansas City. But let's put a bow on this one, Chris. It's been a great day. It's been a great opportunity to bring you this awesome atmosphere here in Elgin for the regional tournament. Congratulations to the Elgin Owls softball team as they head on up to Hall of Fame Stadium for the state tournament. Wish them well and hope they can bring back some hardware for the trophy case here in Elgin, America. For Chris Balvance, I'm Vincent Saylor. Happy to bring you all the live action here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the football game. We'll be live at 6:30 for the pregame show and live at 7 for the kickoff at the Nest. Glad to get back home. That'll be the pink out game. So super proud to be back home and looking forward to that one. But again, it's all Owls here today with the final 16-2. They're moving on to the Hall of Fame Stadium and the state tournament. Congratulations to those girls. Good luck next week. And as always, go Owls. Woo!
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.